Hello everyone. In today's video, I'm just going to teach you the way that I learn English without leaving the country. And as you can see, I'm here in a gym, and all that you need is consistency and discipline. First of all, you don't need to leave the country. I'm here in Colombia, and I learn English without leaving this country. I have never traveled to other country and never traveled to the United States. So all what you need is consistency and discipline. First of all, you need to use comprehensible input. What is this concept? It's basically that you are going to be surrounding yourself and listen to comprehensible things. It can be YouTube podcasts, listen to podcasts, and if you understand it, or even if you learn, and what you can do is basically listen to YouTube videos and all the things that you, for example, I love all the things about fitness. So what I can do is to watch videos about that. And for example, I love to read books. So I select the books that are in my level. So for example, if you are in A1 level, you can change the book in a beginner level and it is going to be comprehensible to you. If you don't understand, for example, 10 new words, you just change the book or change the video and you just gradually, you're just going to improve your level in that way. And if you do that in 1 year, is the way that I did it before, and that's why I have this progress. Then, when you use this technique, you can apply it in different ways. For me, I love to listen to podcasts, so I love self improvement and fitness. So, what I do is listen to podcasts while I'm commuting, for example, to the work, to the gym, or whatever it is. When you have a dead time or a timeline that you are not going to do anything, just working or commuting to your work, you can listen to podcasts, and that is going to level up your level of input and also the comprehensible way that you learn a new language. One of the steps that you need to prioritize is to be disciplined and create a schedule for you. So, for example, if you work 7 days per week, you just going to schedule 1 hour or 30 minutes per day, and that's the time that you are going to be focused. If you are not consistent, this is not going to be enough. It is not going to work for you. So that's how I learn English. And even though I haven't practiced my English, I have this level of, you know, I'm just confident about it because I spent 1 year in my room and I have that, um, let's say, priority. But also, I know that most of you doesn't have that opportunity as I did it. So you just have to be focused and be ready that you are going to do it. That's the only way. You have to schedule your routine, and in 1 year, you are going to see the results. And as you can see, I'm not talking about grammar for now, that you have to also try to learn a little bit of grammar because that is going to help you to understand the way and the grammatical use of the language. And also, when you apply that, you can also learn new vocabulary and implement that for comprehensible input. So watch videos, watch TV shows, listen to podcasts. That's going to improve. And if you listen that much. Just sure that it is going to improve your level as it did that with the level that I have now. Once you apply that, you are going to be able to apply the new technique. This technique is kind of weird, but you have to select the character or the person that you admire. So, for example, I like the way that, for example, Will Smith speaks in his movies. So, I'm just going to select the movie and I'm just trying to repeat the dialogue that the person is just implementing in the movie. And that's the way that you improve your pronunciation and your proficiency to level up the way that you are going to speak to another person in their native language. Once you unlock that ability, you are going to implement the weirdest thing or the most important thing. I know that the accent doesn't work for most of you guys, but I think that from my standards of the language, I like to improve my accent. So I recommend you to go to Google and search for API or the International Phonetics Alphabet, and that is going to level up your level of pronunciation, your accent, and even though it is going to help you to connect with the other person that you are going to be interacting in the long term. And the last but not least, you can practice and also with other persons you can improve and just talk with someone that you know that speaks in English or want to practice is going to help you and even though give you feedback to improve your level. And last but not least, you can do the same as I'm doing right now and record yourself to see what you can improve and that's going to be helping you gradually and even though you are going to see the results. So thank you for all guys. I hope you that this is going to help you. And as you can see, I hope you that you motivate because I'm a Colombian guy and as you can see, I have this level of English and I'm confident that you are going to get this level if you follow these steps. So follow me for more of this content. So I hope you guys, I hope you that it helps you a lot.